Hi everyone, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I popped in. Please do forgive me. It's been a trip. A lot's been happening and I'm back again continuing 100 days of creating. So today I am using tissue paper because I just thought it'd be fun, and if I make any mistakes I could just get rid of that piece and start over instead of, destroying an entire page. So I just wanted to try something new. I'm starting off with a pencil, and what I decided to do this round was to draw a face but using the shape of a heart, because why not be different and try something different? Similar but different. I also wanted to make her features different. So again, just trying something new and liking it. I wanted it to be fun, even though she looks really sad. It was not my intention for her to look sad, but the intention was for it to be kind of fun. But that's okay. So now I'm just drawing her hair, bringing it down from her heart-shaped face, and I'm also trying to get rid of the, not for it to show up so much, the shape of her head. Head that looks like a butt, but yeah. So this was actually fun for me. It's good trying new things. And the purpose of it also was, yes, in case I make a mistake and I didn't like it, I could just do another one and then stick it on. But I really wanted to see the background of this page afterwards. And I'm roughing up my edges of the tissue paper because I want it to blend nicely to the page. I don't want, when I stick it down, you could see where the tissue ends and the page begins, So yeah, so before I put it down, instead of just having the page with this pattern that I had on it, the blue page, I want to add some interest to my page. So when I stick it down, it will show through just a bit. Even though there's a lot going on the face, I still think that I would be able to see this pattern below. So I'm using acrylic paint and this flower stamp to put some background interest on my page, because I just thought, let's add something, some kind of interest, instead of just, because I didn't know what else to do with the face. I didn't really have another plan. I didn't want to add much detail. So I'm just sticking in this flower background. And then I thought, let's add some shadow to the left of the flower, just to have some difference in the page, some gradient, and then also to help highlight the flower. So I'm adding it on both sides. I just thought it would be interesting. One thing I like about this project is, yes, the size, which I always say, but it's encouraging me to actually just experiment more than I would normally, and just to have fun, because I feel like it's more of a scrapbook and my scrap art journal book than a brand new pretty journal book. You know what I mean? I think your substrate, it affects your choices. And that is why I have a fear of large canvases, or even canvas in general. It's so strange and it's annoying, because I have some canvas pieces to work on and I haven't done it, and it's annoying. Too much time is passing. So I thought, since I have this background flowers, and while it's drying, I would add a focal point. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to use it yet, but I thought, let's do that. So now, while that's drying, I'm going to stick her down. I'm using regular school glue. I love how the clear one looks. It's just so pretty. It's just like, anyway. So I'm sticking that down and I'm putting using my brush instead of my fingers because it's softer and it's going to help smooth it out. The tissue paper is regular tissue paper that I buy in a variety store or a pharmacy, and it's very thin and it rips very easily. So I'm just taking my time and smoothing that out. We have some movement happening, but that's okay. I'll call it texture. And I love it. I love how she just blends into the background and the page just comes through her face. This is what I wanted. It's what I wanted. I'm kind of wishing that the flowers were standing out a little more. But that's cool. Because, I could see, yeah, I'm really happy. And because of the background page, her face looks like there's some shading happening of its own. I clearly didn't do anything. I just drew the face. But the page brought the shading out on her face, and I just love it. So now here's my background. I was going to stick it down as is, but I think I want to cut it out. What do we call this? Fussy cut it out, yes. And then I'll see how that looks. And now I'm trying to figure out where I would put it and checking to see how it would look. And I do like it, but it feels like it's missing something. It still doesn't feel completely right. So I thought I would try a little vase. So I'm going to draw a little vase and kind of fiddle around with that a bit and see how that looks to me. So I thought that looked cool, and I thought it would be nice if I could slip it into the vase. So I'm just cutting a little hole to the top so that the stems could go inside into the back. So it's actually going to look like it's in the vase, which is actually it's going through the vase. So I thought, yeah, this should be cool. So I'm just using my Stabilo oil pencil now to make some marks and make it look like it has some shape and dimension, and like if it's an actual vase, container. And then I thought, let's get to give it an outline because it still looked dead. It doesn't look like if it's a vase. So I'm using the pen as a pilot pen to just add some marks along with the shadow that's there. And I felt much better about that. And I used it to outline the entire vase, so it actually gives the vase a lot more character. Makes it look, real. So I'm going to stick that to the back so it doesn't keep moving from side to side. I'm just going to stick it to the back of it as best that I can. And then I'm going to stick it down on her face, which I love. And however this makes you feel, you can interpret that. Whatever. Because, everybody goes through their own experiences. So it could mean different things to many people. So whatever it means to you, that's what it is. But I actually really love this page. It, even though she looks sad, it still makes me feel happy. I think because of what it brings out for me when I see it. For me, okay, I'll share. For me, it makes me feel like, yes, she might be looking sad. It looks like I stuck that down slanted, doesn't it? I felt it wasn't standing out enough, so I'm giving it an outline for it to pop off the page. Even though she might be looking sad, and she has a lot going on in the background of her life, she still has flowers, you know. And flowers for me are pretty and they're scented. Most of them smell really nice and they make me happy. So, and now I'm giving the face a little ground because it was just floating and it was looking a little weird. And that did it for me. I was like, yes, this is it. So yes, thank you so much for watching. This is 21. And I hope it has inspired you to create and, touched you in some way. And I will see you in the next video. I'm hoping it'll be much sooner than the last time. Thank you all so much for watching, for being here, for sticking it out with me. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to leave your comments. Let me know what you think about this page. I'm very interested to know. Thank you so much. Bye.